And we are live. We're back again. And this time, we're here to do an African Cup of Nations update because it caught up to me, guys. It really caught up to me. And I mean, with all that's going on, I missed the last 2 days. And I said to myself, you know what? Take a break. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Premier League came back and everything. And it was a busy week to add to everyday life as well. So it was kind of unsustainable, to be honest, to keep it going. So I said, you know what, man? Let me just chill. Let me chill. And let me do a roundup on Sunday. Well, Saturday. Pardon me. A Saturday. Because tomorrow, Sunday, I got to do the Premier League roundup. So it's a lot, man. It is a lot. It is a lot to cover the African Cup of Nations. Just want to put it out there. But I'd like to take the time to say big up to everybody in the house right about now. Thanks for coming back. And I don't want to make this one too long and drawn out. We have 8 matches to go through. And we have some games remaining. And we just want to look at how the tournament is shaping up. And who's performing well and who's not. And all the drama and controversies that's been going on at the tournament so far. So without further ado, let's get into the content, okay? Guys, don't forget today's stream is brought to you by the lovely folks over at manscaped.com, who are the best in below-the-waist men's grooming. Join over 4 million men who chose to be a part of the Manscaped movement. And check out the Performance Package 4.0. It's a new year. Your resolution should be to have better personal hygiene practices and just overall be better to yourself and have that confidence on sky high. So Dominic Rich is the code. 20% off is a discount, free shipping as usual. All the links would be in the description box down below. So let's talk. So we do a quick Google search of the African Cup of Nations. This is what we get, okay? This is what we get in terms of the AFCON. You check the news section. Okay, top stories. Salah give Egypt vital win over Guinea-Bissau. We'll talk about that one a little bit more as we get into the show. Nigeria versus Sudan Summary. We have Segun Odegambi predicts 2 countries to reach the finals. I wonder who he predicts. Nigeria cruise into the last 16, beating Sudan. So Nigeria, Cameroon, and Morocco are into the knockouts. Ghana are definitely in trouble. All right, and we'll talk about that some more. More news. Let's see what else, is in the headlines in the AFCON. Don't want to miss anything. Gabon's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang out of the game against Ghana with heart lesions. Yeah, that's been a new development. We saw Alphonso Davies come down with a heart problem, and now Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. This is crazy. Nigeria beats Sudan 3-0. Break record reach AFCON last 16. Player-by-player rating, Super Eagles 3-1. The Nigerians have looked very convincing in the tournament so far. Egypt coach Queiroz apologizes to Nigerians. All right, so let's go. We have African Cup of Nations is a sign of representation for UK fans. All right, and we have, of course, Afghan referee blows final whistle 5 minutes early. Tunisia refuses to return to the pitch. And that game, the protest was lodged, and, well, the game is a win for Mali, right? So, look, how much will the AFCON 2021 winners receive? We're not going to get into all of that. But let's just go and let's get to the main AFCON website. We're going to look at the wiki page as well and see who's into the round of 16, who's the best third place team so far, and things of that nature. So, CAF Online. And let's take a look at the matches that has been played so far. Big up to everybody watching the stream right about now. You guys are the real deal. Make sure you smash up the thumbs up button. Big up to my boy, Obi OKK in the house. How are you doing, Obi? Obi says, congratulations, empty hat. MVP Kev in the house. Nippon, how are you? Ogiga Inko, how are you? How's everybody doing, man? Guys, make sure like up the thing. And we're giving the AFCON some attention. We're showing the AFCON some love, the love that it deserves. All right, so far in the tournament, Cameroon 2, Burkina Faso 1, Cape Verde 1, Ethiopia 0 up in Group A. That's the first round. Group B, Senegal 1, Zimbabwe 0. Late goal there for Senegal. Guinea 1, Malawi 0. It's a tough game, but Guinea overcame Malawi. In Group C, we had Morocco narrowly edging out Ghana 1-0. Gabon edging out Comoros 1-0. It was a very low-scoring first round. Let's just put it that way. Algeria shocked by Sierra Leone in a 0-0 draw. Round 2 of those games are coming up soon. Nigeria 1, Egypt 0. And the Egyptian Pharaoh shell-shocked in the opening game. Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 0. Good result for Sudan. Tunisia 0, Mali 1. What a big result for Mali. Gambia 1, Mauritania 0. Big up to Gambia, man, doing the damn business. I think that's the Gambia, one of the debutants, definitely. Gambia and Comoros are the debutants. Yeah. Equatorial Guinea 0, Cote d'Ivoire 1. Good win for the Ivory Coast, very narrow win. And the second round of games, guys, that we're going to get into right about now. Let's start with the match between Cameroon and Ethiopia. So let's just click on this just for the visuals, because they don't have much to really look at here. It's click photos. They ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the photos. Match report. Do they have anything here? Yeah, they do. They have something here. Okay. At least we have a nice photo here to look at. Nice, clean, high-resolution photo, though. So, big up to the boy, OBOKK. Thanks very much for the $5 super chat, who says, Nigeria is blessed with raw talents. You need to visit Nigeria and see the raw talents for yourself, but corruption kills everything in that place. Big up to the boy, Obi. I definitely got to go to Africa before I kick the bucket, though. Big time. Giovanni, Senegal is overrated. Slow tournament. Big up to Danaje Vanterpool Bryant. How are you doing? Big up to Eric and Kiambo. How are you? Michael Olapido in the house. Polomo. Everybody in the house right about now. Pato Patrio 10. How are you doing? How's everybody doing, man? Nice seeing you guys in here. Give the video some love. Smash up the thumbs up button. Share it with a friend, okay? We're talking about Cameroon 4, Ethiopia 0. Ruthless Cameroon. But I started watching this game a bit late, about 5 minutes late, and to my surprise, Ethiopia had scored. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Dawa Hotessa, first goal of the tournament, set up by Emmanuel Gebri Michael to catch Cameroon sleeping. But the Cameroonians did wake up. Carl Toko Ikambi with a header to score his first goal of the tournament, set up by 2017 winner Collins Fai, who has been a bright spot in the tournament so far for the Cameroonians, the indomitable Lions. So it was a pretty scrappy first half, to say the least. I think Ethiopia really did give good account for themselves. They threatened on a few occasions and even could have scored another goal. But for some reason in the second half, Cameroon came out like a train on fire, like a runaway train. They meant business. Vincent Abubakar took his goal tally to 4 with a quick fire brace, a header set up by Collins Fire again, and a second goal set up by the boy Nicholas Gamelu, who has been one of the brightest players at the tournament so far for Cameroon. And then Carl Toko Ikambi in the 67th minute to put one past the goalkeeper and to make it 4. They could have scored more, but it was a resounding victory for the Cameroonians. And listen, they look good. Let's just put it that way. They look good. It's going to be very difficult to beat Cameroon. And Tony Conceição and his boys have performed admirably at the tournament. I think the defense looked a bit shaky on the day, but it's understandable when a few changes were made for this game. Castelletto came in, I think Hongla is another person that came in. Choupo-Moting started this game. So a few changes was made just to see what you got in the early rounds, and then you could make the changes when you reach into the knockouts because you know who you have tried and tested. So I think it's a very good ploy by Tony Conceição. You know what I mean? You have guys to come off the bench like Clayton NG. In the first game, he looked really, really bright. Christian Bassagag. And this team got some depth, man. Pierre Koundé started the first game, didn't play this game. So it was a quality performance. But look, Ethiopia, we know, was always going to be up against it. It was surprising that Gatane Kabede actually did not start the game and came off the bench. But it's fair to say, barring let's say a surprise win in their final game there, Ethiopia are all but out. They're all but out. They lost their opening match against Cape Verde, and they have Burkina Faso to play in their last match. And we know the Burkina-based stars are definitely hard to push over. We know this. So for Cameroon, they would end their group campaign against Cape Verde, a game they expect to win and finish off the group stage perfectly with 9 points. So you see the article reads, Ruthless Cameroon beat Ethiopia to book a last 16 place. So Cameroon were the first team to book their place into the last 16. And the article reads, Indomitable Lions of Cameroon became the first team to book their place in the knockout stage of the Total Energies African Cup of Nations Cameroon 2021, following their 4-1 thrashing of Ethiopia at the Olembe Stadium in Yaoundé. Captain Vincent Abubakar and strike partner Carl Toko Ikambi each scored a brace after Dawa Dukele had given Ethiopia the lead. Cameroon raised their tally to 6 points to secure the round of 16 spot, while Ethiopia remained pointless after 2 games. For Ethiopia, they would need to win their last game to stand a chance to make it as one of the best third-place teams, and I think that's very unlikely, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You see the Twitter page here. I haven't really checked out the Twitter page. They got some nice graphics over there. They look nice, really clean, high-resolution pics. I like high-resolution pics, man. So you just got some visuals there for your eyeballs. You know what I mean? I know you guys like visuals, right? So cool stuff. Carl Toko Ikambi posing with nice-looking trophy. And the Leone man has been on fire, man. Very, very clinical in and around the box. Just what we got to say about Carl Toko Ikambi. Time of Villarreal wasn't so, fruitful, but in Ligue 1, the man is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, this is not a bad player that, for example, I watched the Premier League. A Premier League team could have actually gone in for a striker like Carl Toko Ikambi, who's a hound inside the box. You see what I mean? Newcastle went in for Chris Wood. I guess they needed instant impact and they couldn't wait until the AFCON ended. But a player like Carl Toko Ikambi could have, really helped you, in my opinion. So, well played to the Cameroonians, and all the best in the round of 16. We will talk round of 16 in a moment, but what we're going to do right now is we're going to move on to the next game. We don't want to be too long-winded, you know what I'm saying? I do have my little baby boy, Liam. I put him outside there on a mattress to sleep. I usually hold him, but I said today, let me just try something, man. He's 3 years old and he's spoiled. He's spoiled rotten. So I just put him out there, let him learn to sleep on his own so that daddy could work. So maybe in the future, I'll put him down to sleep and I'll get some work done. That's the plan for 2022, right? So, yeah, man, you got to multitask, man. Man, stay busy. So we go back to the matches here and we continue and we move on to the next Group A match between Cabo Verde and Burkina Faso, with Burkina Faso winning the game 1-0. Brilliant stuff by the Stallions, man. They didn't look too bad at all in the first game, where they lost narrowly to Cameroon. and they bounced back with an important win. I did predict Cameroon to win their game, and I predicted Burkina Faso to win this one as well. I did not put out a prediction clip, but I did predict that. If you go back and you check the live stream that I did make that call. So Cape Verde 0, Burkina Faso 1. Hassane Bande with the 39th minute strike set up by Issa Kabore, the man who plays for Troyes. So good stuff by Burkina Faso, who's a very, very gritty team, though. Very gritty team. We saw what they did in World Cup qualifiers. They almost made it through, but it was in a tough group. So, you know, give them credit, man. Definitely give them credit, because this is a team that just always put up a fight, but never seem to really get that success that they deserve. You see what I mean? So, look, World Cup qualifiers, as I mentioned, tough group with Algeria. They went unbeaten. You know, Niger, Djibouti, the other teams in their group. And very unlucky not to make it to the third round. But for this AFCON, they will look to make a deep run in the tournament. And this win would help them secure a spot in the round of 16 for sure, as their last game will be against the weakest team in the group, Ethiopia. So, well played, man. Well played. Not much more to add in terms of this. It was an open game of football. Gary Rodriguez did get a good shot saved. You know, I think both teams brushed the post on one occasion. And it was an open game of football where a lot of talent on display, I have to say. Burkina Faso do have some quality players in their team. And, you know, this AFCON is actually going to birth some new stars and, you know, just remind us of some old ones. So better performance than the one against Cameroon, and Burkina Faso have liftoff at the 2021 Total Energies African Cup of Nations. But for Bubista and Cabo Verde, this is a setback, but just a minor one. Because, look, they did pick up a victory in their first game. So they have 3 points. And right now, they're not in a bad position. Even though their last game is against Cameroon, you could still go through as one of the best third-place teams with 3 points. You could still. It's a possibility. Last time around, we saw South Africa didn't do too well in the groups, and they went through and even knocked Egypt out in the round of 16, you know. So right now, Cape Verde are definitely in the second place as the, you know, second in the best third-place team table. So they're in a good spot right about now. So look, not much more to add on this game. This is not a game that I watch live or anything. So I did watch bits and pieces of it, but not the whole game live. Guys, it's hard to follow these matches, man. 8 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock, and then now on the weekend with the Premier League matches going on. You know, I've been watching highlights. Like today, highlights. I couldn't keep up, man. Couldn't keep up. Really couldn't keep up, man. So, what are you guys saying in the chat? But before we do, let's take a look at the match report right here. We got some visuals here from the match report. Bande's winner helps Stallions sink the Blue Sharks. Right. Burkina Faso forward Burima Bande scored with his chest to help the Stallions beat Cape Verde. Yeah, that was a brilliant crossing and not well defended by Cape Verde. Stupira was pissed off with this goal and chested in by Bande. Quality stuff. The 23-year-old was on hand to guide home Issa Kabore's delivery with his chest into the unguarded Cape Verdean goal 6 minutes before the break. Stallions, who lost their opening match to host Cameroon, came into the West African derby without captain Bertrand Traore, who tested positive for COVID-19. If I didn't read this, to be completely honest, I would not have noticed. I know of Bertrand Traore, of course, but, you know, I would definitely not have noticed. So it's important to read and stay updated with what's going on. Gustavo Sangare, who scored the tournament's first goal, came close to adding to his tally by but the enterprising midfielder failed to beat Josimar Diaz inside 4 minutes. Both goalkeepers were rather busy throughout the game, I have to say, though. So just got to note that one. So in terms of stats for the game, though, 11 shots at goal for Burkina Faso, 4 on target, 44% on the ball. Cape Verde, 7 shots at goal, 2 on target, 56% off the ball. So Diaz pulled a smart save to deny Tapsoba on 12th minute. I think that was a free kick, I can recall. The midfielder released a fair slow drive from a set piece towards the far corner. Yeah. So, look, I don't want to read too much here. Just enjoy the visuals, talk results, and 3 points apiece for both teams in the group so far, with Cameroon leading the charge and Ethiopia down towards the bottom. So, Burkina Faso coach Kamu Malo would be a happy man. Ibrahim Toure, the man of the match. And let's see how this group finishes. So, look, last game of the group, as I mentioned, Burkina Faso will play Ethiopia and Cameroon will take on Cape Verde. So, big up to each and every one of you in the chat right about now, man. Nice to see you guys coming out, supporting the thing, and for us to just talk the African Cup of Nations. You know what I mean? We got to show the AFCON some love. A lot of people not really showing the AFCON some love, but come on, your boy Dom got to come out and support the thing, man. Because you know what? Back in 2019, I did my first ever African Cup of Nations, and it was so entertaining and enjoyable to cover. I even went home to St. Vincent on vacation and continued covering the tournament while on vacation. 2019 was an epic year. I can't believe that's 3 years ago, though. Time flies. Time really flies. But how's everybody doing, man? Big up to the boy Rich Sports, Man United fan. You must be frustrated right now the way your team's playing. Big up to the boy Johnny Longs in the house. Yeah, Blue Sharks, very sick name, man. Stallions are a nice name, too. Big up to the boy Jordan Hyman in the house. Palomo in the house. How are you doing, Palomo? Giovanni, Leone, everybody in here. Got a nice little turnout in here right now, guys. Make sure you like up the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Road to 49K is in full effect. Moderating Mapper, how are you, bro? Senegal and Algeria are overhyped. I don't want to say that. I just want to, you could just say that they've had a slow start to the tournament. Let's just come to the conclusion that, they had a slow start to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to make conclusions like that and then the tournament, you know what I mean? As the tournament progresses, they come into their own and then they shut us up, shut us all up. So, you know what I mean? So let's not be too judgmental too early, but we are just going from what we have for now, and definitely Senegal have not been that impressive. So we are going to get into that game pretty soon. But to be fair to Senegal, they have had a COVID outbreak, and it's been, difficult playing a team that's probably not your first team. Things didn't go as planned. Let's just put it that way. Also in the news, I did see that Tunisia had a COVID outbreak as well, and the fact that they lost their first game is going to be difficult for Tunisia in the second. So let's just continue here with the roundup, the updates of the result, and we're going to move into Group B. So for Group B, the aforementioned Senegal, this won't be too long. No goals was scored in the game, but I have to say that Bouna Sarr, the Bayern Munich right back, who they brought in from Marseille, has been very poor. His set pieces has not been good. He's had a few chances in front of goal. He's not a goal scorer, but he's finding himself in some good areas so far in the first 2 games, and he's not capitalizing. He had a big opportunity here in this game, and he put it wide. Senegal, who had to really, really scrap for the first win there in the opening game, where I think, in my opinion, they look, the player didn't make himself big. Let's just put it that way. They were very lucky, though. they were very lucky against Zimbabwe to get that 3 points. Last minute penalty scored by Sadio Mane. Very, very lucky. And coming up against a very gritty Guinean team here. West African derby where both teams share a border. Naby Keita, Sadio Mane captains. Liverpool men coming up against each other. It was quite an open game. And I think Guinea went out there and really give a good account for themselves. But Senegal did get a lot of opportunities to score and failed to do so. 10 shots at goal, 2 on target. They had 49% of the ball. But as I said, Guinea held their own with 5 shots at goal, 1 on target, 51% of the ball. So it wasn't the greatest advert for tiki-taka football and great passing where both teams only had a 65% average passing accuracy. You know what I mean? This ain't Spain you're watching here. This ain't a team like Man City you're watching here. But nevertheless, I think the winner in this game is Guinea. Guinea actually, before the tournament, would have taken a point from this game if you're giving them a point. See what I'm saying? Even say, hey, man, you're not going to win the game. Take a point. Would you take a point? They'll be like, hell yeah, we'll take a point against Senegal, who were the finalists in the last tournament. So, slow start to the tournament for the Lions of Teranga, but I mentioned that COVID outbreak and the disruption in the team dynamic and everything, and Aliou Cisse is just using his rich stock, putting together the best team possible, and it's still a positive result nevertheless. Both teams are now on 4 points. So, look, Sadio Mane is not going to do it by himself. Naby Keita can't do it by himself. Other players got to really step up and, you know, put out some quality performances as well. So, definitely got to give some credit to the Guinean goalkeeper, Ali Keita, you know, big in the match, of course. And Seny Dieng, you got to give him credit as well. Third choice keeper, does play in the second tier of English football. You got to give him the credit as well for stepping up in the absence of Alfred Gomez and Edward Mendy. Seny Dieng does represent Queen's Park Rangers, and he did have some heroics during some penalty shootouts in the earlier rounds of I think that was a Carabao Cup. So, good stuff, man. One thing about Senegal is they do have depth. They do have depth. That's one thing you gotta commend Senegal for their depth, man. Their depth. Very star-studded team led by Sadio Mane. You have Abdoulaye Dia up there. You know, Bouna was actually, he's a right back, but he was actually playing as a winger in the game as well. You know what I'm saying? So, look, Habib Diallo, Keita Dia off the bench. And I did see some news, though. I did see some news that Pape Gueye of Marseille is now being investigated by FIFA over a transfer saga that happened when he was transferred from one of them lower can't remember the club, but one of them French clubs. He moved to Watford, and then the deal got cancelled and he moved to Marseille. So it was an investigation put into that one, and Pape Gueye is now banned from the tournament after some he's being investigated by FIFA right now. It was something with agents and all of that. So let's just put that one, out there. I think Senegal's missing Ismail Assar. Assar is a big miss. Kalidou Koulibaly at the back is a huge miss as well. And a few other players. You have Crepin Diatta not at the tournament. So Idrissa Gueye didn't start the game. So it's just Alfred Gomez was actually on the bench, by the way. So they went with Dieng, continuity. So Senegal, I think, should improve as the tournament progresses, right? And that's what we think is actually going to happen. But Guinea doesn't look too bad. Mohamed Bayo, plays for Clermont-Foot, has had a good season. Ile Moriba, a youngster from Leipzig. You have Amadou Diawara and Naby Keita in the midfield. Silla is a bright player, man. Silla looks good. Isiaga, Silla. Look out for these guys, man. Guinea, not looking too bad. What did I predict Guinea in this tournament? What did I predict for Guinea? I actually predicted, let me let you know. I predicted Guinea to come in third and to go through. Malawi second. That was not a bad prediction, though. Look, the Malawi prediction was not a bad prediction, if I'm being completely real here. My predictions again, Group A, I did predict Cameroon to win, Burkina Faso second, Cape Verde third, and Ethiopia to come in last. Right? And Group B, I predicted Senegal, of course, to top the group, and predicted Malawi to come in second, Guinea third, Zimbabwe fourth. And the game between Malawi and Senegal, that's a big game. Well, Guinea would be favorites over Zimbabwe, but Malawi, I think, would give Senegal a very, very, very good run for their money, though, if I'm keeping it 100%. So, match report, Senegal and Guinea in West African derby, stalemate. Abdoulaye Dia, Naby Keita pictured there. The most anticipated top-of-the-table clashing group be involving West African giants. Senegal and Guinea ended in a goalless draw in their second match of the Total Energies African Cup of Nations at the Stade Omnisports de Boufossam on Friday. Liverpool teammates Sadio Mane and Naby Keita were playing on opposite sides, with both players who were captain in their respective teams look to send their country into the round of 16, having won their opening group matches with a similar 1-0 scoreline. So, look, not going to get into the reading, as you guys should know, but just some visuals, the players scrapping it out. Cheku Kuyate, Ile Moriba. You have, big block there by the number 21. You had a Twitter page, Naby Keita giving man of the match for this game. Big up to the boy, Naby Keita. Liverpool fans have been waiting for RB Leipzig, Naby Keita. They have seen flashes of that, but he's been injured for the most part. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts for that game. And we'll talk permutations on the group a bit later. But both teams on 4 points going into match day 3, where Senegal will take on Malawi and Zimbabwe will take on Guinea. So 4 points each, with Guinea on top. Maybe on alphabetical order. Have to be, because all the stats are the same. Maybe on yellow cards. Maybe on discipline. Senegal are second, Malawi third, and Zimbabwe are last in the group. So I think Zimbabwe are actually eliminated officially, simply because they lost to Malawi, which means even if they finish level with Malawi, they do not go ahead on head-to-head. So Malawi did defeat Zimbabwe. We're going to get into that game. So get this straight. Zimbabwe has officially been eliminated from the competition. Okay? So before I fail to mention that, they have been eliminated. So let's move on to the next game. And with that being said, we talk about the aforementioned Malawi 2, Zimbabwe 1. Let's take some time to give a round of applause to Malawi, man. Look. You got to give it to Malawi. I have high hopes of Malawi in the tournament, and they're not letting me down. Big up to the boy Patrick, Man City fan Patrick as well, who's from Malawi. So when I see Malawi, I remember him. So good 2-1 win with a brace by Mango. Mango, what a name. Mango, Mango. Those are some sweet goals, you know what I mean? Sweet as mangoes. Good win for Malawi. Very, very good win. First victory of the African Cup of Nations. So, look here. Malawi. 2, Zimbabwe 1. It was Zimbabwe who opened the scoring. Ishmael Wadi, a header in the 38th minute, crossing by Basera to score the opening goal in this game. But 5 minutes later, Mango replied. That was a good goal. Mandinga with the assist. Mango with the right-footed shot to equalize. Early in the second half, he followed up that first half goal with the eventual game winner. That was a brilliant goal too, because he passed the ball to the player that was then impeded by the Zimbabwean defender, and Mango, watching everything unfold, saw the opportunity to run onto the ball. He ran onto the ball that was actually being watched. Basically, the Zimbabwean defender was letting the ball roll to see if it was going to roll all the way to the keeper. I don't know what he was thinking, but Mango just pounced on it and chipped the goalkeeper, and 2-1 is the end of the score, and they held on to the win there. So brilliant stuff, man. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff to give Malawi the victory. So congratulations. I didn't watch the game live, so I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get deeper into this. You see what I'm saying? So all I know is that that's a quality win. I did say that they're not debutants at the tournament. This is actually their third tournament. The debutants are Comoros, and the other debutant is God, I'm running a blank here on the debutants though. But I know Comoros are one of the debutants, and the other debutant is, let me tell you the other debutant here, Sierra Leone. I think Gambia, what am I saying? It's Gambia and Comoros. Sierra Leone and Malawi, they got a handful of tournament appearances. But Sierra Leone haven't been at the the tournament since 1996. Yeah, come on, Dom. You should know this. You know what I'm saying? You should know this. I'm ashamed that I can't remember the debutants, but it's okay. It's just, small matters, debutants, right? But good win for Malawi, though. Good win for Malawi. And in terms of the Afghan qualifications, the last time they were there was in 2010, and before that, 1984. So, look, this is only their third tournament ever. You see what I'm saying? So they did well in 1984. They did well. Definitely did well. And 2010, well, let me see. Am I actually looking at the qualifiers for their performances there? Maybe I am. No, I'm not actually looking at their qualification. I was actually looking at the qualifiers record, but in 1984 they didn't win any games, but they did well in qualifiers, of course. 2010 they won one game, and now they have won another in 2021. So that's only their second win in the African Cup of Nations. Okay, so look, let's see what the match report says. And Mango Brace earns Malawi precious win over Zimbabwe. Precious indeed, because, guys, in terms of the best third place teams, Malawi's right up there, man. And they're number one in terms of the best third place teams after 2 matches played. So all they need to do, get something from the final game. They don't even have to get anything from the final game, and they could still be okay. But judging from the way Senegal have been playing, I won't count out Malawi getting a draw at all. You see what I'm saying? A draw won't be a bad result for Senegal, but it means that Guinea might actually top the group if Senegal draw with Malawi. So back to the headlines here. You see, nice visual. The Malawi players, in their very colorful, bright-looking kits. The article reads, striker Gabadino Mango. What a name, man. Gabadino. He could actually use that name, Gabadino. That song's nice. Brazilian, you know. Portuguese. Scored a brace as Malawi came from behind to beat Zimbabwe. And that's another thing. Coming from behind, you know, it's commendable. Very commendable. So they came from behind to beat Zimbabwe 2-1 in an exciting Total Energies African Cup of Nations match played at the Stade Omnisports de Bouffasam on Friday. Very open game of football, I must say. The Kosovo rivals were looking to salvage their campaign in Group B following defeats in their opening matches. The two sides went for each other in the opening minutes of the game with action at both ends of the pitch. So, look, just going to take a look at some of these visuals. Guys, check out the AFCON website if you want to look into further reading. And that Zimbabwean kit don't look too bad too. Nice and colorful there at the sides. You know what I mean? That's something that I wanted to do though. So Gabadino Mango, player of the match. The man got swag. You see his eyebrows? Oh man, just like mine. Just like mine, right? Like, you know. Lover boy thing. You feel me? Anyways. Oh my God, yeah, man. But Zimbabwe, they're out of the tournament, and Malawi will definitely finish third. And it's up to, you know, them how they perform against Senegal to see if they could be one of the best third place teams. And with that being said, guys, we're gonna keep it moving. Big up to everybody in here right about now. Big ups to Mr. Certified. What if Malawi beats Senegal? Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. Malawi will most likely qualify as third if they lose. Yeah, they put themselves in a good position right about now. So Senegal recovered all their players except Sa. Yeah, Sa won't take part in the tournament. He won't take part. If Senegal gets third, they have to meet Nigeria in the round of 16. Woo! Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. And it's a possibility too. Hendricks. Big up to Hendricks. Malawi will make it. Believe what believe it. What a game it was. Big up to Johnny Longs, man. Peace out. See you soon. Elias Abs. Hopefully we can see new debutants in the next AFCON. Well, we're going to have to do some research to find out how many more teams have not yet debuted at the African Cup of Nations, you know? You guys want to know? You want to know? You want to know? Maybe we could look into that briefly, you know what I mean? We could do a little bit of, you know what I mean, rabbit hole. Let's go down the rabbit hole, man. The African Cup of Nations. Let's go. Let me see teams that are yet to make their debuts. Let me see something. Teams. Okay, this one's going to be difficult. This one's definitely going to be difficult. So, the teams, let me see. All right. So, let me let you guys know. Let me see. Yeah, this one's going to be hard. National team appearances. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Let me see if there's any team. Is there any team yet to make it to the AFCON? Let me see. Okay, so Botswana. Have they ever made it? Botswana. Yeah, Botswana made it already. Botswana made it. Let me just make this thing a little smaller that I'm looking at right now, and I'll give you guys some info on who are yet to make it to the AFCON. All right, so I think seems as if everyone has made it so far. I don't know. Or they just show the teams that made it. So let me see. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there are definitely teams that have not made it though. Definitely some teams that have not made it. But it's kind of difficult to find that information right about now. Let me see if anybody's saying anything in the comment section right now. Uganda? Of course Uganda made it. Come on, what are you talking about? Of course Uganda made it to the AFCON. So you have Rwanda. They made one appearance. Yeah, Botswana made it once. Comoros making it for the first time. Madagascar were debutants the last time. Even Mauritius made it before. Mauritius, I think, a group of islands. You know what I mean? So I think all the teams have debuted so far. I think every team has made it so far, if I'm not mistaken. Even maybe it wasn't Eswatini there the last time. Maybe Eswatini. I think Eswatini was actually there the last. Or maybe Eswatini has never made it. Yeah, maybe they're one of the teams that have never made it to the tournament. I could swear they were at the. Yeah, maybe Eswatini. Yeah, there's a few teams. There's a few teams. Chad has never made it. You know, so there's Chad. And Chad is one of the weakest teams, though. There's South Sudan. I think there's, off the top of my head, there's Eswatini, Chad, South Sudan. Those teams come to mind. Last time I think Namibia did make it. Yep, Namibia have a few appearances. Come on, guys. Come on. How many more could you get? Yeah, Western Sahara. Oh, I forgot about does Western Sahara even have a team, though? Do they even have a team? I forgot that was even a country when you really think about it. I really forgot that was a country, you know. All right, so, look. Even Burundi. Remember, I think Burundi made it the last time around. Burundi has not picked up any points at the AFCON. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. 42 teams have qualified for the African Cup of Nations, right? 42 teams. Which means about 13 of those teams have never qualified for the African Cup of Nations. 13. Okay? 13 to 14 teams have never qualified for the African Cup of Nations. And we're just going down a rabbit hole right about now, you know what I mean? Which is fun, you know what I'm saying? African Confederate. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun, okay? We have some games to talk about, but we're gonna have some fun. Definitely gonna have some fun and find out those teams that has never made it to the African Cup of Nations. I never really thought about that, you know. I never thought about that. Never really thought about it, man. So, you know, good point. Very, very good point. So, 55 nations, right? I think it's 55 nations. Let me double check that. Let me see. 54 member associations, right? And the teams, let me let you know the teams that never made it, right? Chad for sure never made it. They never made it. I think Djibouti. I don't think Djibouti has ever made it either. Guys, don't forget Djibouti, okay? I don't think they have ever made it. So that's two teams. That's two teams we found right there. Chad, Djibouti, Eritrea. They have never made it. Eritrea as well. They have never made it. Eswatini have never made it. So that's 4 teams right there. Who else? Lesotho. Lesotho has never made it to the African Cup of Nations as well. Don't forget Lesotho. It's a very small nation. I think that's in the south of Africa. So they have never made it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Don't forget. Okay. So let me just run through these. Okay. Another team has never made it is, let me see. I don't think Niger has made it before. Let me double check that one. I don't think Niger has ever made it to the tournament. I had the list just now, you know. I had the list just now. All-time records, okay. I had the list just now. So big up to each and everybody watching the stream right about now. Make sure you like the video if you haven't yet done so. We're just going down a rabbit hole right about now, you know what I mean? We still got more to talk about, but we're going down a rabbit hole, which is not the wisest thing to do, but still. Come on, man. We gotta have a little fun, right? We do. So, look. Another team. Give me 1 second. I just had it, you know. I just had all the lists, and I lost it. I lost it. Okay, let me see. National team appearances. Okay. I got it again. So, yeah, Eritrea has never made it. Liberia did make it 5 times, guys. So, let me see. Liberia made it twice. Twice. So, Liberia is not one of the teams if you're saying Liberia right now. So, some of the smaller nations that I've named, Niger have made it twice. So, Niger, Tanzania have made it twice as well. Botswana, Mauritius, Rwanda, Benin. So the countries that have never made it, let's go back to the list. We were at Niger. So they have qualified before. Reunion, guys. Reunion. Reunion are one of the CAF nations too. They have never made it. Sao Tome and Principe. They have never made it to the African Cup of Nations as well. So those are potential debutants in the future. All right. This has been a very interesting rabbit hole there. You know what I mean? Countries like Seychelles have never made it. Somalia has never made it to the AFCON as well. You know, just running through the list there. Somalia yet to make their AFCON debut. Then we have South Sudan, who are one of the newer nations. They have never made it as well. And we have Zanzibar. But does Zanzibar even play football? I haven't seen a Zanzibar team. I have not seen a Zanzibar team though. So I don't know why they're on the list here. I've not seen a Zanzibar team. Records as of December 2019. Yeah, they haven't really played any. They haven't really. Is that even a country still? Is that a country still? Zanzibar? Where the hell is Zanzibar though? Seriously. Zanzibar is like off the coast of Tanzania. Damn. It's like an island. Jeez. Anyways, big up to everybody in the stream right about now, guys. Let's move on. I hope you enjoy that. Zanzibar is in Tanzania. Big up to Hendrix. B.O. Bailey. Big up to Hendrix as well. And everybody. I hope you guys enjoy that one. I hope you guys enjoy that little rabbit hole there. Finding out the teams that has never made it to the African Cup of Nations. I got my little boy Liam sleeping there. And I hope he does not wake up, because the time I took to do that, I could have actually finished with the freaking analysis of the AFCON and just to update the results and everything, because these are the results that I am yet to talk about on the channel. So look, we're gonna keep it moving, and we still have 4 games to talk about. Yeah, I'm acting like we're done. I'm acting like we're like almost done, and we're not. We've been streaming for almost an hour, right? So let's go, man. Let's go. Shouldn't take long. Morocco 2, Comoros Islands 0. Look, this was a rather one-sided game. It was a one-sided game. Don't get fooled by the 2-0 win there. It was pretty one-sided with Morocco dominating the play. And they should have scored a lot more goals. But, of course, the Comoros goalkeeper, hero in the game. And he deserves a lot of credit. Salim Ben Boina, very, very busy throughout the match, man. And he kept Comoros in the game until the 89th minute. That's important. Very, very important to note is that Comoros were in the game until the 89th minute. Morocco, a lot of chances. 19 shots at goal, 9 on target, 51% of the ball. Did pass the ball very well, 84% pass accuracy. They could have scored 10. They even had a penalty that they missed through Ivory. A player who I do admire though. I do admire Yusuf Ivory, Sevilla man. I think he's a quality player. And I would love my team, Man City, to probably sign him up, to be completely real. To be real, the only problem is that he'll be going to the AFCON every 2 years. That's the only problem. But that's a quality little striker there, man. Just want to put it out there. At the 2018 World Cup, he was nice. He was nice in that group where there was Spain, Portugal, Iran, and Morocco. Look, he was nice, man. And it was a good tournament. And he's been good ever since. So, 83rd minute penalty saved by Ben Boyner after he brought down the Moroccan player. And he redeemed himself. But the goal did ended up scoring in the 89th minute. So Selim Amala scored in the 68th minute. Very good goal after an El Kabi shot was blocked. And Amala had it, go around the defenders and blast it into the back of the net. And Zakaria Aboukal scored his first ever goal for Morocco. And the 21-year-old Dutch-born player is, definitely one to watch for the future. And Selim Amala was also involved in the play. He was the assist getter. And he's actually born in Belgium. So you have a Dutch-born, a Belgium-born player for Morocco stepping up and getting the business done. I have to say, Morocco has looked good so far in the tournament. Not overly convincing in the opening game, but in this game, they were very convincing, I have to say. Very, very convincing. They just need to be a bit more clinical in the final third. Or maybe we just have to give some more credit to the goalkeeper, Ben Boyner. But Vahid Halidhodzic and his boys are now into the round of 16 as they join Cameroon and Nigeria as the teams that's confirmed for sure as knockout entrants. So, don't want to be too long on this one, but Comoros, good fight so far in the tournament, but, hard luck to them as they are still without a point, and their debutants, narrow loss in the opening game there as well, and to Gabon, and now, another narrow loss to say, against Morocco. So, they're not, I don't think they're eliminated as yet, simply because of the poor let me just get a bearing here. Let me just get my bearing here on the group again. All right. Where's my group? Where is my group? Jesus Christ. Yeah, group I. So no, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. I don't know why I'm looking at World Cup qualifiers here. But I really don't know why. But just click the wrong thing there. Look, African Cup of Nations, the group C. Yeah, Ghana. Just wanted to, be 100% correct here. I don't want to, be all over the place. But they're still in with a shout simply because Ghana has been poor at the tournament so far. So let's say Comoros pick up a victory in their final game there against Ghana, which is a possibility, of course, we know, simply because Ghana has been misfiring. They could then put themselves in contention to be one of the best third-place teams if results actually go their way. So they're down, but they're definitely not out. So take a look at the match report. You have some visuals here, of course. And, all right, let's go back. Morocco beat resilient Comoros to book knockout place. Right. Salim Amala and Sofian Chakla scored on either half to secure Morocco a hard fight. Well, I think is Aboukal. I don't know why it has Sofian Chakla here as a scorer, unless Aboukal's name is Sofian Chakla. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on there. I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on there. But these are some visuals from the game. I really like that Comoros kit, though. That top is fire, man. The top is fire. Really, really nice. And, of course, you guys know I do have the Morocco training jacket over there as well. That one is, sweet as well. And I do have a Ghanaian one as well that I picked up from the Puma store when I went to Florida the other day. And Ben Boyner was given man of the match, and indeed he deserved it, man. He could put that on his mantelpiece and tell his grandkids about when he had a great AFCON back in 2021. You know what I'm saying? So most of the Comoros Islands players are actually based in France or born in France and not, local Comoros Islands players. You see what I'm saying? These are not islanders. These are Frenchmen. Just want to put that one out there. So, good win for Morocco. I expected them to win the game, and they grow into the tournament strength by strength, as in the final match they would face Gabon, who are not in a bad position themselves right now in the group. So, in this group, right about now, we have Morocco on top of the group, of course. Gabon second with 4 points. And with the struggling Ghana in third and Comoros last. So right now, Ghana could still surpass Gabon because their game ended in a draw. So it's not like on head-to-head they would be ahead of them. So Ghana needs a big win in their final game against Comoros, because they do have a negative goal difference right now, and hope Morocco destroy Gabon. But right now, I think Gabon are into the round of 16. I don't think I predicted Gabon to get into the round of 16. I really did. Yeah, I actually predicted Gabon to come in last in the group. It don't look like that's going to happen at all. But right now, it's a question mark over Ghana, who could even end up on 2 points. I don't know if 2 points is going to be enough to make it out the group, though. I don't think so. It just might be enough, but listen, you're going to have to really, really be lucky to get out the group with 2 points, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you'll be lucky. Guys, give me a second. Told you guys, played around too much. Played around too much, and the boy Liam woke up. But he should go back though. He slept by himself 1 hour. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So big up to the boy Cuthbert McVeigh, Fareed Habibi, Angel Abel in the house, Moderate Mapper, B.O. Bailey, everybody in here right about now, man. I hope y'all enjoying the show. Appreciate you guys coming through. MVP Kevin saying, Ghana and Chelsea let me down yesterday. Double whammy, right? What a double whammy. All right, so look. We're going to keep it moving. Definitely going to keep it moving, though. And the next game that we're going to talk about is the other game from Group C. Let's get the other game from Group C on the screen. And that's Gabon 1, Ghana 1. Very, very controversial game at the end, though. Gotta say, very controversial game. And with Benjamin Tete getting a red card after the final whistle was blown for punching Bupenza in the face or something. I didn't see it. I didn't watch the game live. But you punch a player, you definitely get suspended, and that's a 3-match ban. Who knows? Might be, further sanctions on Benjamin Tete, who has definitely let himself down and let his nation down and let his emotions get the better of him, because that's a player less for basically the rest of the tournament. Unless Ghana reaches the final, which I don't think they're going to reach, you know what I'm saying, or the semis. I don't think they're going to get that far, seeing from the way they're playing right about now. But I gotta say, what a goal by Andre Ayew. That was a spectacular strike by Andre Ayew. Looking to shut up critics. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough at all, because Jim Alevina scored in the 88th minute. Very good strike to break the Ghanaian hearts and to just send the camp into disarray, and hence the whole bust up at the end of the game where Andre Ayew was yelling at an official from the Gabonese camp, and you know, it was just a whole mess towards the end of the game there, man. Benjamin Tete getting a red card, Joseph Payne still getting a yellow, and it was just a messy finish to the match. But you got to give it to Gabon, though. They look good throughout the game, I got to say. They really look good throughout the game. And Walcott was a busy goalkeeper. Very busy. I'm really disappointed in the way Ghana has played at the tournament so far. They have been a letdown. Ghana have been a letdown. A big letdown. They have been poor. They allowed Morocco to get that late goal because of some scrappy defending. Fortuitous goal by Boufal. The ball fell nicely to him. But come on, man. At least hold on. You see what I'm saying? So game management seems like it's a problem with Ghana. Game management. You're leading 88 minutes. Only a few minutes to see out. And you go and you lose you draw the game. It might as well you lose the game. You know what I'm saying? You draw the game. 1 point in 2 games. Not good enough for the Black Stars at all. Not good enough. Not good enough. But for Gabon, 4 points in their first 2 games. Judging from the way they played in the recent World Cup qualifiers, I wasn't expecting this at all. I expected them to come dead last. The fact that Aubameyang is injured, with COVID right now. No Mario Lemina in the team. They're missing some quality players, but guys like Buanga and Bupenza has definitely stepped up. Obiang, Ikula Manga as well has really stepped up, and they have put out some quality performances. Jim Alevina off the bench as well deserves a shout. So big point for Gabon. And for Ghana, as I mentioned, things not looking good, man. Still definitely without Mubarak Wakaso, who has been a big miss to their midfield so far in the tournament. They need some more players to step up, man. Not scoring enough goals. Not at all. You only scored 1 goal in the tournament so far, and it has not proven to be enough. It's not enough. Not enough at all. 4 points for Gabon so far, 1 for Ghana, and they're coming up in the last game there. It's gonna be tough. Against Comoros, they're not gonna lie down. Ghana are the favorites because we see recently when their back was against the wall against South Africa, even through controversial means, they did get the result, right? They did get the result. So, poor game, nevertheless. But for Gabon, that would actually feel like a win. So, Morocco on top of the group with 6 points. They're through to the round of 16. Gabon are practically in the round of 16 as well, either as second or third. Because Morocco, I don't think Morocco... Well, Gabon got a chance to beat Morocco and take that first place spot. Okay, so let's just put that one out there. And then Ghana and Comoros will scrap it out there at the bottom. It could be for that third place spot. Could definitely be for third, or for Ghana to leapfrog Gabon and go in second. So that's my thoughts on Group C. What are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Big up to everybody in here. We got 60 plus people in the house. Nice to see everybody turning out. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get the stream up to 50 thumbs up. Let's show some love to the African Cup of Nations, man. People been sleeping on the AFCON. You see what I mean? I could have taken, let me tell you guys something. I could have taken the time tonight to brag about the win for Man City today over Chelsea. I could have been doing that right now. I could have been gloating right now. Okay? But I said, nah, everything has its time. I'm going to do that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that tomorrow. You feel me? I'm going to do that tomorrow. I don't need to do that now. I don't need to piss people off on a Saturday night. I'll do that on Sunday. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll talk my shit about Manchester United tomorrow as well. I'll talk my shit about Chelsea tomorrow. But tonight, we're talking about the African Cup of Nations, okay? That's what we're talking about. And guys, before we go any further, let's take a word from our sponsors, Manscaped, who brings you the Performance Package 4.0. Guys, cheers to 2022 and resolutions you could actually keep. How about upgrading your grooming routine for the new year? Our sponsors at Manscaped are here to make the ball drop into 2022 the cleanest ever. Set your first New Year's resolutions with good intentions and join the 4 million plus men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer of 20% off by using the code Dominic Rich. All you need to do is go to the website manscaped.com, where the link will be in the description box down below. Use the coupon code Dominic Rich to get yourself 20% off plus free shipping. Remember, it's the new year. You got to try something new in 2022, okay? For me personally, I'm going to take better care of myself, right? The great folks over at Manscaped send me over the cologne that smells remarkable, the body wash and the conditioner and shampoo, the nail file and the nail clip, basically. The nail clip package. And I'm going to take personal hygiene to the next level. I got the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 with all the accessories and everything. And guys, I used it once and it did such a great job. I wasn't able to listen. No need to use it yet, because before I wasn't able to go down all the way. I wasn't able to landscape the thing properly. You know, landscape. I wasn't able to do the proper landscaping, right? But when I got to do it properly, I didn't need to do it maybe for a month or two. But I think that time is coming around pretty soon. So, look, inside the Performance Package 4.0, guys, you'll find the Signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. The advanced skin-safe technology reduces cuts and nicks all over. And I could definitely vouch for this. Once you use it properly, it reduces the cuts and nicks when you're shaving your family jewels, guys, okay? It also comes equipped with a 4000K LED spotlight. And when it's dark, you could still do your business, okay? Gonna shine light through the promised land all throughout 2022. If you have wild hairs coming out your nose and ear, well, Manscaped could solve that problem too with their Weed Whacker. This nose and ear hair trimmer uses 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual blade system to provide proprietary skin-safe technology which help prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. And when I say delicate holes, guys, get your mind out the gutter, okay? Polish off your stellar routine with free gifts, including a Manscaped Shed travel bag and anti-chafing boxer briefs to keep your goodies stored comfortably. And like I mentioned, the new products need no introduction. The Ultra Premium Body Wash from Manscaped solves all three for the perfect addition of your daily grooming routine. But in the shower, this body wash smells great too. It's cologne infused with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean, nice, and moisturized. Kick this comfort and poor hygiene to the curb this year and use the best tools for the job. Whether your resolution is to work out more or to travel to new places, be sure to travel to manscaped.com for our exclusive offer of 20% off plus free shipping with the code Dominic Rich. All the links will be in the description box down below. Cheers to grooming with the best of the best in 2022. And that's manscaped.com, guys. Dominic Rich, 20% off. All the links would be in the description box down below. All right, so thank you very much. Guys, remember, we got to pay the bills around here. The lights don't stay on by themselves. And just remember that. So thanks for your patience and thank you for your continued support, okay? And once again, thanks to Manscaped for being a sponsor of the channel. All right, so we wrapped up with Group C. And let's land the plane today with Group D. Nigeria 3, Sudan 1. Consolation goal for Sudan. Penalty. I gotta say Nigeria and Cameroon have looked the best so far at the tournament. Nigeria and Cameroon are looking good. And another resounding performance by Nigeria, even with the absence of Emmanuel Dennis in form at Watford, Victor Osimhen, having a good season at Napoli, and a few more absentees like an Odi and Igalo. You got to give it to Nigeria, though. They went out there and they put out a good performance. Very, very ruthless stuff by the Super Eagles. No nonsense. They ain't come to play no games. All right? And I really like that approach. I like that approach. That's the best approach you could take. You go around and you play around with teams and then you end up messing about and dropping points. Like Ghana. You see what I'm saying? So they're not about that life. They're really, really not about that life. So in this game, we had Samu Chukwueze scoring early in the 3rd minute. Taiwo Owani getting a fortuitous goal there in the 45th minute. Bounced off, I think that was Chusti Kong's head onto his head into the back of the net. Moses Simon with the 46th-minute goal and pulling out the acrobatics. And then Mr. Weldon Keda from the penalty spot in the 78th minute to get a consolation goal for Sudan. I did predict Sudan to come in 3rd, Guinea-Bissau 4th, Nigeria 2nd, and Egypt 1st. But that's not how this group is shaping up so far, with Nigeria putting out some really good performances and topping the group so far. 17 shots at goal in this game, 8 on target, 59% of the ball, 529 passes with an 84% pass accuracy. Now that's attractive football, that's dominant stuff. And look, before the tournament, I did see an article. Nigeria were the favorites. They were the favorites, according to the bookies. So, won't be surprised if they go on to win the tournament at all. As for Sudan, not a very good start at all. And they find themselves at the bottom, albeit with 1 point that they pick up against Guinea-Bissau. But still in with a shout. But they find it hard. They'll find it very difficult coming up against Egypt for their final match. Let's just put it there. Egypt are in a situation where they must get points, and they would want to get all 3 points. And Sudan are in a very precarious position right now. Guinea-Bissau are not in a great position as well. Don't get me wrong, they're not in a great position. We could see both Guinea-Bissau and Sudan eliminated in the 3rd round. And Nigeria and Egypt finishing, the Nigeria on 9 points, Egypt on 6 points. But the way Egypt are playing, listen, Sudan, you got a chance. Just want to put it out there. You do have a chance. You do have a chance. But let's not stray too much. Let's see what the match report says here on Nigeria. Star-studded Nigeria. Okay, when I say star-studded, man, look, Olaaina, Chustikang, Omeru, Sanusi, Zaidu. These guys, and I like that they played the same backline in the 2 games. If I could recall, that's the same backline. And I think a few changes were made, but this team looks good. This team looks settled. And it's gonna be very difficult to unsettle them. They changed managers before the tournament. Jose Posero will be in charge. But right about now, Mr. Eguavoen is in charge, and he's doing a stellar job. All right, Alex Iwobi off the bench, Ahmed Musa. You have Henry Onyekuri that he's yet to play. Frank Onyeka of Brentford. You know, the team has the depth. Team got depth. Umar Sadiq came off the bench again. The team got depth. Okay? And back to the Super Eagles see off Sudan to progress to the last 16. Big up to CAF though. Big up to CAF for providing us with these high resolution pictures, man. Love it. I've been scouring the internet all day for some high resolution pics for my thumbnail. And I didn't even know that the CAF website got them. They got them. They got the goods. But what a kit, man. What a kit. This is a sweet kit. Jeez. Sweet. Look at the socks. Look at the top. Big up to Nigeria, man. The 2018 World Cup kit was fire as well. I did get the bootleg version. So, the Super Eagles of Nigeria progressed to the last 16 of the Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Cameroon 2021 with a 3-1 victory over Sudan in Group D. Lovely stuff. We're only going to look at pictures. Moses Simon looked good. I'm surprised the Premier League team never went in for him, though. He's been around for a while. I think he used to play in the Belgian League. And he plays for Nantes these days. And he has looked damn good at the tournament. Very diminutive, but fast and skillful. And got the acrobatics as well. Kelechi Iheanacho, we know what he's capable of doing. And those are the only two, few visuals we have here from this game. So, look, Nigeria, we can't say enough good things about them. And their team not in crisis right now. When you're not in crisis, it's easier to analyze. You know what I mean? You say good things and you keep it moving. They're not like Ghana right now. Ghana, they got some problems to deal with right about now. You know what I mean? So, look, in the meantime, between time, big up to the boy OB again for dropping the super chat. Guys, don't forget, super chat helps support the channel, okay? So, definitely follow suit OB and help out the channel with a super chat or two for 2022, guys, okay? Look, remember the lights gotta stay on, bills gotta pay, guys. The music in the background ain't free, Don't forget that. The streaming service that I'm using right now ain't free, So big up to guys like Obi for keep on supporting the thing, man. Thank you very much. So Simon of Nigeria, you see? Number 15 will fit in for Liverpool, high energy, while Aribo number 10 will suit the way City plays. I didn't even see this, and Obi is saying exactly what I was saying there. So yeah, Liverpool need a supplementary player on the wings. Definitely Simon, but I doubt they would want another player who's going to disappear when the AFCON comes around. You know what I mean? And Pep Guardiola, if you guys haven't noticed, since he came to City, have only bought one African player, and that's Mahrez. One. It's a shame, but the boy Pep knows exactly what he's doing. Trust me. Because when tournaments like the AFCON comes around, Pep say, hey, man, I'm good over here, baby. I'm good over here. While y'all are struggling, I'm winning 12 on the bounce, okay? So, yeah, man. Big up to the boy Legan Sweet in the house. Happy birthday in advance to you. AFCON is moving back to the summer, though. It should. It really should. It really should. I can't deal with the AFCON right now at this time. It's tough. Guys, look, we need 11 more thumbs up to hit 50. If you're in here and you're yet to like the video, smash up the thumbs up button. I will definitely appreciate that, okay? And don't forget, we're live tomorrow once again to talk Premier League Match Week 22. season is, winding down. Man City has already won the title. And I would like to check out some other leagues as well. So make sure you turn out to the stream tomorrow, okay? Don't disappoint me. Come out in your numbers. But for that to happen, we'll need Liverpool to beat Brentford, though, because Liverpool fans don't come out when their team lose or draw. They don't. We don't see Obi too much when they lose, you know what I mean? But big up to the boy Obi, though. But big up to Adnan in the house as well. Nice to see you, Adnan. I know you're probably I know you're proud of the Super Eagles. So, guys, we have one more game to talk about, and that's the other game from Group D, and we're going to talk about it right now. So, that's the match between Guinea-Bissau and Egypt. And before I even get further into this, I have to say Guinea-Bissau were robbed. Guinea-Bissau were robbed. This is a game that I didn't start watching from the beginning, right? Because I was busy watching Manchester United blow a 2-0 lead to Aston Villa to earn only a point, right? And then I tuned in second half around the 78th minute. And as soon as I tuned in, like a minute or two later, Mo Salah scored that goal. That was a good goal by Mo Salah. A Liverpool-esque type goal. One of the goals we've been seeing him scored this season, 69th minute. So yeah, I probably tuned in about around the 1 hour mark or 65-minute mark. And I was like, okay, 0-0. Egypt are in crisis mode right now. Because we know they lost the first game against Ghana. And I'm like, Egypt are going to go into the third match with only 1 point? Oh, man, go figure. But then Salah scored. Brilliant ball in. And Salah, who kept himself onside, put away a very good volley. And, got to give it to Salah. Definitely got to give it to him. And Egypt held on. But it wasn't before the drama. Let's scroll down. We're going to find that moment right there. Let's find the moment right there. We're supposed to find the moment somewhere here, right? I guess they don't have the moment there, but the goal was scored. There was a goal scored by, I think it's in the 80-something minute here. Let me see. Late goal. Yeah, they don't have it on here. I'm surprised they don't have it on here. They should have had it on here, but the goal was scored, and then the player was deemed to foul the Egyptian player on the build-up, and I do not agree with that whatsoever. I don't agree with that. That was the dumbest thing I've seen in a while. That goal should have stood. That goal should have stood. Could I repeat? That goal should have stood. Okay? That should have never, ever, ever been chalked off. Moreto Kasama picked up a yellow card while protesting the goal. And it should have stood. Could I repeat that again? It should have stood. I think that was Mama Balde with the goal. That should have been a goal, man. That was brilliant stuff. To shrug off the Egyptian player and to blast the ball past El Shenwari in goal. That goal should have been a goal. Should have never been chalked off. And the referee was directed towards the monitor to take a look at it. I think he got it wrong. Because it wasn't an incident where both players were scrapping for the ball. And the Guinean player got the better of the Egyptian player, right? He got the better of him, shrugged him off, and went on to score. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's a contact sport. Not like he stopped and pushed him away. They deserve the point from the game. They really deserve the point for the game. You see what I'm saying? They really, really deserve the point. And you got to give them credit for not dropping their head when Salah scored and just keep on fighting. and then finally getting the goal, and then only for the goal to be chalked off. That goal should have never been chalked off. It was a soft foul that should have never been given, and the referee should have looked at that and be like, I allowed the game to go on in the first place, and I'm going to allow the goal because it's not a clear and obvious error. You see what I'm saying? You can't look at the slow-mo and feel like the Egyptian player who was holding back the Guinean player. You can't look at it and say, yeah, he's fouled. No, he came out second best. And they deserve to concede the goal because Egypt has been rather disappointing so far at the tournament. Rather disappointing, to say the least. I expected better from Egypt. But it's a big 3 points, nevertheless, that will put them in a good position to move on to the round of 16. But Egypt are not looking good. Let's not sit here and act like Egypt are looking. They're not looking good. Players need to step up. Trezeguet, they need to step up. Salah needs more service. Maybe he needs to up his game another level. You see what I'm saying? Maybe they need a Liverpool Salah. They did get Liverpool Salah briefly. Maybe they need more. Maybe they need Salah 2.0. But right now, what we get in is Salah 1.0. So, look, it's not over for Guinea-Bissau. 1 point. But coming up against Nigeria, no, that's going to be hard. And then Sudan against Egypt. Egypt are the favorites too, you know. So, as I mentioned in this group, Nigeria and Egypt should go through. I did predict, of course, Egypt to top the group, but they can't top the group anymore as they already lost to Nigeria. So, Nigeria will go on to top the group. Egypt, one of Guinea-Bissau, Sudan will come in second. Group is still pretty much open for the second and third place spots, but Nigeria for sure have booked themselves a place into the next round and looked very, very, very good. So, look, that's my thoughts on that game. Let's just see what the match report says. It says, Salah guides Egypt to beat Guinea-Bissau and rekindle hope. Right, see the Egyptian team celebrating a goal. And, Talisman and Captain Mo Salah scored the lone goal to give the Pharaohs their first points of the tournament following their disappointing defeat to Nigeria. Good volley there for Salah. The Liverpool forward volleyed past Jutas keeper Mendes with his left foot from Amro El Sulia's clever pass over the top on 69 minutes. The Pharaohs were forced to work hard for the victory as Guinea-Bissau put up a brave performance against the record Afghan champions in Garoua. Egypt survived a late scare as Guinea-Bissau had a late goal disallowed following an on-field video assistant referee review. Mame Balde fire past the impressive El Shenwari, having earlier impeded Omar Abdel Wahed in the build-up. And as I mentioned, I don't think it was a foul. Guinea-Bissau, you got robbed. That kit is looking very, very fire. Salah man of the match. Got that trophy to put on his mantelpiece as well. And the AFCON so far has been filled with a lot of shithousery, to say the least. That should have never been disallowed. The whole incident in the game between Ghana and Gabon, the refereeing debacle in the Mali-Tunisia game, and there's been a few other laughable moments in the AFCON so far. Listen, the standard needs to be raised. Okay, this is a tournament. This is a big boy tournament. Y'all stop acting like kids now. Okay? The refereeing has been poor. And we find that problem all around the world. Poor refereeing. I think they need to have refereeing academies where former players, I want to see some former players go in and learn to be refs, because now they could understand the game a lot more. Some of these referees never freaking play, and they don't understand that the game is physical, and yeah, man, that ain't no foul, man. Get your ass up and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? So, It's a little baby win here for Egypt. And I'm not hating on Egypt or anything. It's just a little baby win. Y'all need to step your game up, or else you're going to get knocked out in the next round. Just want to put it out there and keep it real. So what we're going to be doing, let's take a look at the games that's coming up so far. Coming up tomorrow. And what's going to happen in the third round as well. So look, still to play, Gambia versus Mali. Both teams picked up points on opening day. So they will look to do the same again on match day 2. While Tunisia will take on Mauritania. And whoever pick up 3 points from this match would be very happy and would put themselves in a good position to move on to the next round. And then we have Algeria, who drew their first game, coming up against Equatorial Guinea, who narrowly lost their game to the Ivory Coast. And then we have the Ivory Coast, of course, where the Ivory Coast coming up against Sierra Leone right there. Okay, so we got how many more games left? We got 4 more games left in the second round. And then we have third round, Cape Verde, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Guinea, Malawi, Senegal, Gabon, Morocco, Ghana, Comoros, Guinea, Nigeria, Egypt, Sudan, Ivory Coast, Algeria, Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea, Gambia, Tunisia, and Mali versus Mauritania. Still a lot of games to go as the group stage of the tournament, continues. 24 teams, 8 teams will be eliminated after the group stages. Who would those teams be? Guys, let's take a look at the tables really quick. We won't be making any, let's make some predictions really quick. Let's make some predictions. Let me make some predictions for the games coming up tomorrow. Gambia versus Mali. Look, this one's going to be a tough one to predict. Gambia were very impressive on opening day. They came out in them fresh kits, you know what I mean, all decked out. They're serious debutantes. And I think they're going to give Mali a run for their money. But look, man, this one's hard. This one, these next two, listen, these games are difficult to predict, man. These games are hard to predict. Group F games, I'm gonna say a draw. 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. The other game in Group F, Algeria. No, not that group. That's Group E. Tunisia versus Mauritania. Tunisia, I heard, have some COVID issues, but they should have enough quality to get the better of Abubakar, Camara, and co. And win the game. I'm going to go for them to pick up a narrow 1-0 victory. And for Tunisia, that will be huge before they go into the third match day. Okay, so Tunisia 1, Mauritania 0. Gambia, Mali, a 1-1 draw in my opinion. Ivory Coast versus Sierra Leone. Look, Sierra Leone picked up a draw against Algeria. Could they get the same against a very disjointed Cote d'Ivoire team? Yeah. They barely beat Equatorial Guinea after an impressive start. Yeah, I'm going to go for Ivory Coast to get the better of the Sierra Leone team here. And I'm going to say 2-0. 2-0. Most likely, Ivory Coast will let me down. Maybe Sierra Leone will get something out of the game, like they did against Algeria. And then we have the games coming up. Algeria, Equatorial Guinea. Are Algeria going to flunk out here? I don't think so. A narrow 1-0 win for Algeria, in my opinion. And the game, well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I think I did them all, right? I did them all. So 1-0, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone. Was that my prediction? 1-0 again. Algeria, Equatorial Guinea. I did predict them to beat Sierra Leone 5-0. Never happened. Never happened. So those are the 4 games coming up, and they're all happening tomorrow. Okay, so those are my predictions. And with those predictions, Mali and Gambia would put themselves in a very, very good position, both above Tunisia and Mauritania. For the games, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast would then qualify for the next round, as Algeria would put themselves in a good position to do so. And yeah, Algeria should definitely qualify with that win once they win the game. Sierra Leone and Equatorial Guinea in the final game. That would be a good clash, and to see who actually could place as one of the best third place teams. So guys, look, what we're going to do quickly, let's take a look at the table. This is how the table looks. But big up to everybody in the stream right about now, man. Appreciate you guys turning out. We need 5 more thumbs up to hit 50. That's good. That's good. We're looking good. Big up to Without a Doubt. Moderate Mappa in the house. Adnan. Mr. Sali. Everybody who turned out, man. Everybody who came through tonight. Big up to you guys. We're going to do another one of these. We're definitely going to do another one of these. And maybe we'll do one on... Maybe I'll definitely do a quick roundup tomorrow. Definitely have to do one tomorrow. And then we'll go live again for the AFCON pretty soon. We definitely will do that. After the games tomorrow, we have Monday games again too. So we're not even getting a day break. Excuse me, no breaks. We got game Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we have a break on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday is when the round of 16 starts. So the round of 16 is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then the quarterfinal comes up on Saturday the 29th. So yeah, the tournament is heating up, and it's gaining some momentum right about now. So these are the standings. Cameroon top in Group A. They're into the round of 16. Right now, they will top the group, in my opinion. They should top the group, as they have beaten Burkina Faso, and I think they'll beat Cape Verde in their last game. Burkina Faso second, Cape Verde third, and Ethiopia fourth. Both Cape Verde and Cape Verde should go through. Cape Verde and Burkina Faso, pardon me, should go through. Group B, Guinea on top, Senegal second, Malawi third. Zimbabwe have been eliminated. Morocco, top of the group so far. Gabon second, Ghana third, and Comoros last, but they're not eliminated yet. Nigeria should go on to top Group D, 6 points. Egypt should come in second, while Guinea-Bissau and Sudan would scrap it out for third. So the fact that these teams played each other already, where they picked up a point, it didn't bode well for both teams, and I think they'll both be eliminated. So Group E, Ivory Coast with 3 points, still one game in this group. Algeria second, Sierra Leone third, and Equatorial Guinea, with Gambia and Mali picking up wins in their opening match, and Mauritania and Tunisia, Arab nations there, failing to pick up a point. So what we're going to look at right now, guys, is we have to take a look at the tournament itself and see what's going on in terms of the potential matchups and so on and so forth. Let's just go over to Wiki, and let's go down to the Wiki page for the AFCON. Big up to everybody in here again. Guys, we need 3 more thumbs up to hit 50. Let's make it happen. And let's go down to the rankings of the third place teams. So far, Malawi on top, Cape Verde second, Sierra Leone third, and Ghana fourth, with Guinea-Bissau and Mauritania missing out right now. But it's still early. It is still early. So if things stand the way they are right now, these are the teams that will go through to the round of 16. And you see the combination of matches in the round of 16 here. First in A will take on third in C, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. We're not going to get into that right about now. We're not going to get into that. But this is what the bracket looks like. The runner-up from A, will play the runner-up from C. So we're taking a look at a round of 16 bracket. Runner-up from A, runner-up from C. So right now, Burkina Faso would take on Gabon or Ghana. So that's how it's looking right now. Burkina Faso or Cape Verde would take on Gabon or Ghana. All right, so not bad. Not a bad matchup. I think it's a chance for those teams to get to the quarterfinals there. Nigeria have been confirmed as the winner of their group. So Nigeria will take on the third place from B, E, or F, right? B, E, or F. So right now, they would play Malawi, Sierra Leone, or Mauritania. So, look, man, Nigeria, it's a nice path for you. Nice path. Which means they will meet the winner of the other tie that I just talked about, which is also a nice path in the quarterfinals. A nice path to the semis, right? So, in the other bracket there, the winner of Group B will take on a third place from A, C, or D. Right now, Group B, the winners are, well, Guinea on top right now. And a third place team where they could either come up and face, let me just get that. They could face, okay, A, C, or D. They could face Cape Verde, Ghana, or let's say Guinea-Bissau if they come in third. So that's how that's looking right now. Guinea versus Guinea-Bissau, that won't be bad in the African Cup of Nations. We recently saw that in World Cup qualifiers though. So the winner of that will play the winner of Group F coming up against the runner-up in Group D, so Group E. So F versus E. F right now, right now, Gambia, Mali, Tunisia, Mauritania. This is good. This is good. So Mali or Gambia, I think, might end up on top of the group right now. But you never know. Tunisia could bounce back. They will come up against a second place team in E. That could be Algeria. If Ivory Coast keep winning, one of these teams could meet Algeria. If Algeria do go through. And that's not a good team to meet. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep on with the permutations here. Runner-up in B versus runner-up in F is the next part of the bracket there. Runner-up in B versus runner-up in F. And for B, right now it's Senegal in the runners-up spot. Could be Senegal or Guinea. And F right now, it could be Tunisia, Mali, Gambia. So we're going to have some interesting matchups for the round of 16, I have to say. So then there's the winner of Group A versus the third place in C, D, or E. So Cameroon will come up against a third place team, and that's not bad at all. But there's a situation, let's say Senegal come in second in their group, we could see Senegal versus Cameroon early on in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Senegal, Cameroon, oh man. That one would be good. That one would be good. Early meeting there. So we do have another one. Winner of Group E versus runner-up in D. So the winner of Group E right now, Ivory Coast could go on to top that one. And they would meet runner-up in D. So right now, the runner-up in D could be Egypt. Okay, so Ivory Coast versus Egypt, maybe. Good one. And the last one, the winner of C versus runner-up from A, B, or F. So the winner of Group C right now is it's going to be Morocco. It is going to be Morocco in my opinion. And they're going to come up against A, B, or F. Third place, A, B, or F. Cape Verde, Malawi, or Mauritania. So they got a nice path, in my opinion. They will play one of them teams. So yeah. And you could have a possible combination of the third place teams right here. But we're not going to get too deep into that and complicate things at all. So what are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Big up to everybody. Did I see 80 Booth in here? 80 Booth, bro. Congratulations on the big draw today. Just want to tell you, keep a close eye on that boy, Jacob Ramsey, okay? Just want to put it out there. City would be sniffing around for that kid. Trust me. Remember I told you so. Remember I did. Big up to the boy AD, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? Moderate Mapper, thank you very much for sticking around for the whole live stream. Toothpick, how are you doing? Without a doubt in the house. Adnan as well. Big up to you, Adnan. You know, who else we got in here, man? Phil Jones in the house. Nice to see you, Phil Jones. Smith Yoon. You know, regulars. The regulars coming through. Big up to everybody. Cuthbert McVeigh. Everybody in the house, man. Appreciate y'all. We really had a good turnout tonight, though. You know, we do need 3 more likes to hit the 50 mark. And once again, I'd like to take the time to thank our sponsors, Manscaped. Of course, man. Definitely big up to Manscaped. We're the best in below the waist men's grooming, okay? And guys, remember on the site, there's a lot of accessories to choose from, okay? A lot of accessories, you know. Not just the Performance Package 4.0. The accessory section is decked out real nice. One thing I must recommend, though, I have to recommend the refined cologne, man. That smells nice. That smells very, very, very nice. Very nice. I'm yet to use the body wash. Guess I'll keep it, you know what I mean, 100%. I'm yet to use my shampoo. But whenever I do, I'll let you guys know how they smell and, you know, everything. But quality products, man. Quality products, you know what I mean? But cologne is nice, man. You know what I mean? Very nice. Get your confidence way, 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 way up. Look, the crop preserver. Definitely one that I've been using as well. The crop preserver. You know, so the crop preserver is a product. You know, if you work in an office or you sit down for a very long time and, you know, you could get very sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Between the legs, and you just, you know, rub some of it on your boys and it'll help, you know, with the chafing problem, or it would just actually help eradicate whatever kind of odor you'll produce down there. So yeah, man, you know, it basically helps you with swamp crutch. Okay, just want to put it out there, you know what I mean? There's also boxers, anti-chafing boxer briefs, cotton t-shirts, the travel bag, the magic map, the lip balm. You know what I mean? A lot of different products to choose from, man. So let's head on over to the site. Use the coupon code Dominic Rich to get yourself 20% off each and every one of your orders. Free shipping. Trust me, your balls would thank you. Okay? Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all the support. If you're in here and you actually support the thing and you checked out Manscaped already, thank you very much. Just head on over to the site and check it out, okay? Just check it out. Just check it out. You know what I mean? Just check it out. So, appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, guys, look, I love you daily. Do love you daily. 80 boot, no, not 100 mil, bro. Pay about 35 mil or so for him. Yeah, you're not that expensive. Maybe about 40 mil. Thank you very much, though, in advance. Ferran Torres replacement incoming. Yeah, we bring him in. Thank you. Big up to Zario Martinez as well. Big up to everybody in here. We hit 50 thumbs up. And this is where we're going to call it a day, okay? So let's just go back to the AFCON website here. This is where we're going to end things off. We're going to land the plane. You know, big up to Cameroon for hosting the tournament. They have done a good job so far. Let's just hope that the refereeing improves and we continue to have an entertaining 2021 Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Okay? So, guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with a roundup of this week's Premier League matches, okay? So, yeah. Okay, so moderate mapper, before I go. Repeating this for the fourth time before you end the stream. But people sleep on Paul Onuachu. He's a beast and he's an amazing player. Only reason he doesn't start is Osimhen's brilliance. Alright, I don't know Onuachu very well, but I know he's a big, lanky, tall striker. And I haven't seen enough of him. You see what I mean? I haven't seen, but you seem like you're a Paul Onuachu stan. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Big up to everybody, man. Thanks for the continued support. Guys, remember, road to 49K is in full effect. And, you know, we just continue to grow strength by strength, you know, bit by bit in 2022, okay? It's a big year. World Cup qualifiers coming up in 2 weeks. You know, we're going to be busy for that. And we're going to be busy for the rest of the year, pretty much. World Cup coming up in November and December as well, where I've already secured some vacation time for the tournament. So you know your boy will be busy in November, December as well, going hard as a mofo, all right, for the World Cup. So guys, thanks again for tuning in. And from your boy Dominic Rich, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.